I'm going to stop and I'm going to ask Ursula to take some questions. But as you've just heard, she is not interested in discussing Aaron Hernandez. She is here, and I must warn you, she won't answer questions about that. She's here to answer questions about Odin, about their family, what they're going through, what they look forward to, her wrongful death case, how she feels. Those are all okay, but not about Aaron Hernandez. So please refrain. And if I will direct the questions, she will answer them. If she decides not to answer one, please don't do what we lawyers do and keep asking the same question in a different form, okay? Be respectful. Yes.
Ursula, do you feel you still have justice in this case, especially if, because of the abatement document, there's a chance that the conviction could be vacated? Do you still feel that you have justice in this case? Can you talk about that a little bit more?
You could say.
Why do you still
Why do you feel justice
like
is still served, even if the conviction is gone?
Just step back, just so we can hear.
Okay, you can step to the mic.
Thank you.
Because no matter what, the jurors found him guilty. So that in my book, he's still guilty in my book and in my family's book.
Do you worry about any legal technicalities for your family affecting the civil case?
No.
What makes this civil case so important to you and your family?
It's not about the civil case. It's about my son, Odin Lloyd. It's about families that lost their loved ones, and we need justice. Justice, there's so many families out there in the world that doesn't have the opportunity that I have right now to speak on their family's behalf because the media is not involved in their lives. There's so many unsolved murders out there that the medias are not involved in. And it's not even about Odin Lloyd. It's about the person that committed the crime for Odin Lloyd. If it wasn't for that, you guys wouldn't be here to ask me questions about Odin Lloyd. So today I'm speaking up for Odin Lloyd and for the families out there that is fighting for justice and doesn't have the voice that I can provide for them.
What would you like to say to the Patriots? Your lawyer did. What would you like to say? Of your family.
She doesn't want to answer that question. Next question.
Ursula, has this week opened up old wounds for you and your family? How are you guys doing?
It has, especially when there's evidence that is showing through the media of what transpired in the courtroom that open up old wounds for me, especially as a mother. And you will never know, and you will never understand unless you're in that boat of the tremendous loss. I lost my best friend. I lost my son. I lost the love of my life. I lost a strong bone in my family that I would never ever see. Even having a child, she said, "Ma, you have a grandson by me or a granddaughter." All that was wiped away from me when he was 27 years old. So with all this, I am just saying I'm sorry to all our families that has been affected by this. Not only my family, but it has other families also that is affected by this, even his family. So with that, I give them all to God and ask God to strengthen them like he has strengthened myself and my family and comfort them in every way possible. Because we are one body in Christ, no matter what we do. We all are one body in Christ.
Prosecutors won for you a criminal conviction. Your lawyers won for you a civil responsibility claim. What would a monetary award mean for you and your family?
There's no amount of money in the world can bring Odin back. None. And even if there's not a penny involved into this. It has nothing to do with my justice today for Odin Lloyd.
Then why do you pursue it? I mean, there obviously must be a reason.
Because it has other families out there that can benefit from stuff. When you sweep stuff under the rug, no one is there to clean it up. And if there's a way that someone else can make a voice to let it happen, I'm going to use my voice to let it happen.
Have you spoken to the
Hold on, wait. One at a time, and just please raise your hand so I can call on you. Yes.
Have you spoken to the families of Sapiro Furtado and Daniel De Abreu, and if so, what have you said to them, or if not, what would you want to say to them?
That we are one family right now. I hold their hand like they're holding mine, and I hug them like they're holding my family. So I just want to tell them that I love them, and regardless of what we are going through right now, we have a higher judge, a judge that is going to take care of us and give us the strength that we need to move on further than this. The road is not for the swift, but who can endure it to the end. And my family is going to endure this to the end, so as the Furtado family and the Abreu family.
Well said, well said.
You talked about, after the conviction, you talked about forgiveness. Do you still feel forgiveness?
I do. And I pray to God that his soul is at peace. I pray to God that he find comfort, and God will forgive him of whatever happened.
You were next.
Hey, Ursula, I know you've talked a lot about keeping Odin's memory alive. What are some of the things that you sort of do now to sort of make sure that that happens?
We have done scholarship through the O'Brien. We raise money as a Black Party every year. I've gotten support from the Louis D. Brown Peace Institute, which we walk every Mother's Day. And in that walk, we are one family. So, and I am getting my strength through that company because of the sanctuary. They have a sand area with different colors that you go in and you create your own world. And after you create your own world, after I create my own world, I feel like I'm walking into the world that I created for myself. So that company is one of the best companies here in Boston, that we are not focusing on these people that are helping us to be the people we are as of today.
Yes.
You said things have been swept under the rug, and there can be no justice in that case. What things are you referring to?
I'm just speaking in general. I'm not actually speaking of this particular case. I'm just saying there's so many things happen around the world that families are not getting justice because things have been hidden from families.
They don't get the media attention. I think she's trying to say they don't get the media attention that this case gets, but people lose loved ones unjustly every day, and she's here to support and to represent and have a voice for all those people.
Amen.
Those are our conversations.
Yes.
Mr. Sheff, do you have any concern that